chaos is happening. Honda's barreling me down. I'm about to blow my lead against the guy I was most concerned about, and then he jumps at me, and I DP in the clutch. Like, I was like, thank God. So Hamad was definitely the match I was the most concerned about. What did Hamad start with? I feel like Hamad sometimes wants to start super aggro. Yeah. Yeah. Immediate drive rush and the immediate wake up DP. I definitely feel like Hamad sometimes likes to start with like full aggression. You actually used Ed? I used only Ed. I don't know how to play JP anymore. But if you guys don't know, Hamad was like a super strong, one of the best American Street Fighter 4 players in the end of Street Fighter 4. Played Fei Long. Like, he started being like a real big threat and going super far in a bunch of majors in the end of Street Fighter 4. And then he took a break from Street Fighter 5 and played mostly Guilty Gear, Exert, and was really good, and then came back for 6. Any accidental inputs? I had some drops, but I feel like for the most part I played pretty intentional. Oh yeah, they randomly told me I was the first match of top 48, and we sat down to play, and they're like, oh, by the way, they just made it first to 3. And I was like, hell yes. That made me much more comfortable against Ramsor. Because like I said, I lost the first game. If I lost the first game in a first to 2, that would have been so scary. But because it was first to 3, I was like, oh my god, I feel so much better. Am I satisfied with how I played? Yes. There are a few things I already know that I could have done better at. Like there, I should have done EX, like I've talked about that. I should have done EX Snatcher. And then I had some confirms to stand medium punch that I kind of in the moment didn't confirm. They were like regular hit stand medium punch, and I just didn't combo it properly. Could have gone to crouch medium kick. Or sorry, crouch and light kick. That was good from Hamad. The clash into level 3 cancel. Yeah, nice coverage. What do I think? Ramsor needs to get to the next level. I think Ramsor needs to follow this guy Gallant on Twitter because he has a bunch of like crazy Rashid tech and he can really optimize his Rashid offense and then employ the cheap stuff to rob people more consistently. That's what I'm thinking. I tried to shimmy him there. That's happened to me a couple times in Street Fighter 6. I need to know the throw range a little bit better. That was like a Street Fighter 5 shimmy. That's you? I know, bro. I read your name. I was making a joke. Fatty Tuna, thanks for the big gifted sub to Stub Blackwell. Appreciate that. But yeah, I have this problem with Street Fighter 6. I definitely overestimate or underestimate throw ranges here and there. Lord Tommy, thank you. So I definitely try to shimmy him. Ended up just getting back thrown. But Ed is actually really susceptible, I think, to neutral jump MK. Yeah, I try to shimmy. I walked in, walked back. So I'm just kind of spamming neutral jump medium kick because that shit just hits half screen. I just felt like a DP. I can't believe I didn't check that. That's negative. I'm looking for a confirm to level 3 now. Didn't DP that. I should have punished that. Neither of us punished each other's blitz. He didn't punish my blitz either. I didn't confirm that to level 3. Kind of a spaghetti round here. I can't believe this crossed up. I wasn't going to DP it, and I just held forward. A frame difference, and I would have just ate that jump in, but I just literally just held forward right there. Which made it good. But him putting himself in burnout was bad. Once he did that, I was like, okay, I'm going to win. I threw EX through there, hoping he would get through. Hey, chip. Not missing my DPs. How minus is blitz there? Regular blitz is -5, yeah. Sorry, isn't it -4? I gotta double check. It might be -5. And then level 2 is -2, I believe. But the block stun is really short. Light punch blitz is -5, and OD is -3. So the block stun is really short on the light blitz, so people miss the punish all the time. And for Ed's jabs, it's awkward because his 4-frame jab doesn't have much range, but crouching light kick should punish every time. I'm trying to crank the burnout. Yeah, he's almost there. Try not to overextend and eat a DI. I don't know why I keep thinking this DI would combo. That was another mistake I made. I'm just thinking about the drive eater damage, and that just does not combo. It seems like something that would combo, but it just doesn't. See, that's -5 also. Crouching light kick every time will punish, but you have to be so fast with it. All right, CK, thanks for the big 29 months. Thank you, man. Thank you, Dirt Senpai. Thanks, everybody. Plus frames. Yeah, I'm just keeping the meter here. That's something I like to do, is like do light strings and then just backdash out of there. Command dash back into a footsie range. I just don't want to eat a DI right now. Nice attack. Oh, see here? This was me. This stand jab was a missed DP. And then I have a bad habit of mashing buttons whenever I do like a throw or a DP. So sometimes I'll mess up a throw or DP, and then I'll just be mashing buttons, and that gave me a sweep. So if I didn't have that habit of mashing buttons when I'm in animations of other moves, I wouldn't have gotten that sweep. So that was a huge, just like dumb fumble right there. Really bad fumble. Like I could have gotten away with missing my anti-air. And then, yeah, he was already committed to, like, going into this level 2 string here. This is funky. He was just going to, like, try to force burnout or, like, force that. And then the trade happened, and then that left the gap. There's a ton of recovery on level 2 with activation. Last Hernandez, thanks so much for the big 2 months. This is my first major win. If you count it as a major, it's debatable. I'm glad I converted that. That was like a random jump in. Meaty fireball. Can't do level 1. And then I felt a parry here in my bones. And then this was over. I like that setup. After a forward throw, drive rush into drive impact. It hits like really meaty. I haven't labbed that to actually see what frame that hits, but it just feels right. Repping CLG was kind of OD. All right, here's the truth about my tournament fits, guys. Listen, I am kind of a sweaty guy. My hands are sweaty. That's why you're seeing me constantly rub my hands on my controller. And the Kitsune, the material, it's like that kind of matte finish. I don't know what it is, but something about the material makes... There's certain materials that just trigger the waterworks, right? Same thing with flip-flops, sweaty feet, sweaty hands. It's crazy. I definitely would qualify for one of those surgeries where you just like... tie off the nerve endings to stop your sweat glands from working on your extremities like that, right? So, and also when I'm competing and nervous, like I prefer to be hotter than colder, and I'll sweat when I'm competing for sure. And so my tournament fit selection is like, okay, I need a shirt that fits comfortably and doesn't look terrible and doesn't reveal to the world how fucking pitted out I am right now. And so I have very limited selection in that regard. This CLG shirt hits all those marks. It fits nice. The material is super soft. It's breathable. And if I'm pitting out, no, the world won't be none the wiser. All right. So there's a very slim. There's like a flow chart I have to go through when picking a tournament shirt. So that's why I was repping the CLG. Regardless, I actually love that shirt. It fits so. It looks good and it fits so nice and feels good. So I love this shirt. One of my favorite shirts.
It might happen. Do I smell a modern Honda? Ryan was talking about Honda right before this. He said,
yeah, they're rooting for Hamad. That's cute.
Honda, he is stressful as hell. He did not want to fight Honda, and now it's his justice.
What's good, Milky? Yeah, I'm in Texas. I was watching you play Marvel Top 8 a little bit. Captain Mikhailo, thanks for the fresh prime.
Ed has a hard time in this matchup. Honestly, his anti-airs are not that great. The DP is a little bit slower, so dealing with the butt slam is hard. His crosscuts are hard as well. So Honda in the pocket here is pretty damn good, but you gotta win.
So yeah, as I mentioned before, Hamad eliminated me from top 16 of CPT Midwest with Honda. He made top 8 with Honda. He beat me with classic Honda against my JP and kind of beat the crap out of me. And I was very concerned about Honda. I hate fighting Honda with Ed. I kind of hate fighting Honda regardless. I kind of hate when Honda's on the screen. So all those factors considered, I was definitely concerned.
Big pickup, though. Gonna feel amazing in this situation. Great. Beating the delay tech right there. Huge counter hit. Brian finding so many opportunities. No perfect parry this time.
So yeah, I was definitely concerned.
Well, it's so damn hard.
How come you didn't do the worm? I wanted to be able to make it home and not have to go to the hospital. Citizen Lawless, thanks for the gifted sub. Thanks for Duncan Zen Katsuragi to the dumpster. And I think this round falls apart. Yeah, he gets the punish counter just to pick that up, but this round falls apart. I thought for sure he would command grab there. That happened. I pressed DI. Like, I checked him with the medium kick, and I didn't cancel on purpose. And I pressed DI, but the timing, the way it interacted, it just didn't come out with the cancel window. I for sure pressed DI there, like if you look at my inputs, but it was just an early DI on my early stand medium kick, so it just, unless I pressed the DI instantaneously, it wasn't going to happen. So that was like kind of frustrating. It's like, damn, it could have been a match point already. I should charge it there. I think if I recognize those air interactions with sniping people out of the air, I could charge the flicker and get it to pick up. He's guessing correctly right now. And big thing to keep in mind here, he's on modern Honda. Honda level 2 is a full screen anti-projectile homing super. Well, it doesn't home, but it flies in. Do I land this? Yeah, that's the 2-bar DI route. So I felt pretty good about that, putting him in burnout, but then he's just going ham with the fucking headbutts, and I'm like, ugh. But yeah, he has level 2 available, right? So I can't just throw fireballs from mid-screen. That was kind of dumb, but also at the same time, the way I thought about this, I was like, this is kind of dumb, but also he's going to burn level 3. I don't know. It was a bad decision after the fact. So I'm buffering. I'm looking for a fierce confirm. Yeah. Modern, baby. So I'm like, okay, Honda. My Honda nightmares are coming true again. That's me trying to parry. That's my Kitsune. You know, the price I pay for not using a parry macro. I press it traditional by doing medium punch and medium kick. And every time I get counter hit from a full screen headbutt, it's because I'm trying to parry, but it's not giving me the parry. I'm like plinking it on accident and messing up the input. So that happened twice, which is maybe 3 times in this set. There, I try to parry again, so like it's adding up. I'm like, oh my god, Honda. How often do you hit confirm 5 HP? I mostly just do it when I need to, when it's gonna kill, or when I'm in burnout. Nice perfect parries. And that is just the worst, dude. I think he used light headbutt there, so that was well played from Hamad. You can DI that, but you gotta do it like instantaneously. How come you don't want to use the parry macro? I just don't want to move my pinky out there. The button placement I don't enjoy. So I'm like, okay, I need to not let this go to 2-2. These trades are not good. No DP. Not looking good. Okay, big shimmy. I noticed he was teching there a lot mid-screen. He also likes to backdash a lot mid-screen. I need to use heavy kick in those situations when Honda's neutral jumping like that. Heavy kick will actually work. Yeah, finally a perfect parry. And then I got this counter hit, and I was like, I don't think there's any way I can kill without burning level 3. And I want this dude dead. I want this dude dead right now. So I said, screw it. I'm not leaving Honda alive. Honda is such a train wreck of a character. Ted Boosley, thanks for the big 2 months. Appreciate that. That's good, Sebastian. His Honda's his original main. His Honda is very good. And then I was just kind of mashing DP regardless, but I figured something like that's going to come in. I'm like, okay, thank God. Thank God a perfect parry. So look at his drive meter. The thing is, like, normally at that situation, I would want to just chuck fireballs and try to get rid of his drive meter. But he has full meter, and he's just going to press one button and then do full screen level 2 to punish my fireball. So I don't throw any fireballs. You see me whiffing jab. I'm like trying to bait him so hard because I know I'm not going to fall for the fucking level. I'm not going to throw a fireball into your level 2. Like, that's going to make me feel so dumb. So that's me like just pressing buttons. And then finally the perfect parries start coming out. And then I'm like, wait, I didn't know this with the matchup. I was like, can I just do stand fierce? Oh, another one. That's 2 in a row, 3 in a row. I just did stand fierce to DI. I'm like, okay, that's chunky drive meter damage. Like 4 in a row. That's what you need. You just get rid of his drive meter. And then I should have done, I don't know. I guess this was okay, but that drive rush is kind of scary. That's also why I'm trying to not overextend here. No perfect parry that time. That would have been crazy if I perfect parried that one to end it. Here, at this point, I was like, Hamad is a pretty conservative player overall. But I was like, dude, at this point, he's got to have to do stomp to command grab, right? So I actually tried to jump this, and then he dropped the combo. He could have killed. I'm pretty sure he could have killed from that stomp. Yeah, and I'm trying to just not overextend. And then, dude, that was the thing I was most hyped about the entire tournament. That interaction right there. Shit's hitting the fan. Chaos is happening. Honda's barreling me down. I'm about to blow my lead against the guy I was most concerned about. And then he jumps at me and I DP in the clutch. Like, I was like, thank God. I was like, I cannot. I grinded so hard to be able to do uppercut like that. So that to me was the biggest win of this whole tournament, was that moment right there that I actually got the uppercut in the clutch and I didn't choke it up. That was like, yes. Yes. Thank goodness. But yeah, that was my biggest concern of the whole tournament was for sure Hamad. And then after that, I was surprised. Melbu really impressed me. So like Melbu started cooking and his Marissa was looking really good and he eliminated Hamad, right? I think Hamad tried to stick it out with the Ed. Yeah, it came down to the, I think did he get double perfected or something? Yeah, he got the double perfect. Yeah, like that was crazy. So I was like, oh, dude, that's kind of spooky. Hamad had told me before the tournament, also, we were chatting, he's like, I think Marissa, Ed beats Marissa. And I told him, I don't think so. I think Marissa is super scary for Ed because she has so many anti-flicker tools, right? Superman Punch goes through fireballs. Then she can armor with Gladius through the flicker, which makes you want to play the normal game. And her normals, then you're playing at in her range where she can do stand medium punch or crouching medium punch and just kill you. So I don't like this matchup. So I was like, oh, that's kind of scary. Melbu is definitely doing his thing. And then Aziz kept clutching up and his Cammy looked good and clean. I was like, oh, I don't want to play Cammy. And then they did the Broly Legs memorial video before Winners Finals. And I was definitely tearing up. I thought that was a very touching tribute. You know, I got to see his brother this weekend. They did do the Street Fighter 4 tournament. I didn't remember to sign up for the Street Fighter 4 tournament, but I was able. They allowed me to take someone's spot, 22 TheDX. Shout out to TheDX 22. And I was able to take his spot, play a little bit of Street Fighter 4. Lord Casablanca and Jay Campos were there in grand finals. Broly's a legend. Someone showed me a video. Me and Broly played actually like a super long set at Texas Showdown last year in casuals. Someone's like, oh, he showed me, he was like, oh, I had some footage from you guys grinding. I played his Chun for a long ass time at Texas Showdown last year. So they did all that. They had like a moment of silence and all that, celebrating. I was like, I was tearing up for sure. Broly's a fucking legend, dude. And then Sickle. So Sickle's been cooking, and I actually used to play Sickle in ranked all the time. I'd never met him. I was like, oh, dude, what's up? We used to play JP Mirrors. And I remember he used to beat me early on, and I started to like get the edge on him later on. But his JP was always really aggressive, which I wasn't used to. But I played the JP matchup so much as Ed when learning the character in ranked. And I knew some things about the matchup, and I also knew what JP could do to mess up Ed. And as long as they weren't interrupting my neutral jump MK, I thought I was good. So JP can do towards heavy kick from way far out on neutral jump heavy kick, and then set up his zoning when I can't do that. But Sickle just wasn't stopping neutral jump heavy kick. He was letting me do it non-stop, which that let me play neutral like that, and then I could just start mauling once I got in. Thank you guys. I know IDA died. He passed away maybe a month ago. That's very tragic. Broly was a beast. Yeah, Broly's always hilarious, dude. He was always cracking a joke. Always like a funny shit talker, you know? He had that ridiculous, over-the-top, humorous confidence that kind of elevated the mood of anyone in a room. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, you know, I feel like Rob has that to a degree also. Like, I feel like that's such a powerful personality archetype to have, and Broly had that. And just something that like makes everyone else feel more confident in themselves and like have fun and be more, I don't know, be more open. You get what I'm saying? He just had that kind of personality. Even before I knew him personally, like just being in the area with him, his interactions with others. But yeah. In this match, I think Ed's offense is pretty good against JP because a lot of it's based on fireballs. But JP can be zoning some Ed here and there. So I'm just forcing burnout here. Drive reversal is the correct decision here. I'm just like, I'm just going to pair this up. Fuck it. Yeah. GG. I saw so many people eat JP's level 2 in situations where they clearly could have just held parry. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, there's so many matchups I saw, like, from people on stream, and they were just eating level 2, and I'm like, just hold parry. Like, what's the problem here? Maybe I'm overestimating, like, my JP knowledge versus other people. And I'm like, dude, like, the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to eat a punish counter throw. And if you're healthy in drive meter and health, and it doesn't matter. Now, if you're not healthy in those departments, yeah, you're in a bad spot. But I'm like, I see people dying, and I'm like, you could just hold parry. Yeah, I'm trying to crank that drive meter. Yeah, this is tough. Big shimmy. I don't know. I thought that would reset. What did I do here? I'm kind of making stuff up on the fly. I should have done the reset after stand medium if I was going to do that. Heavy punch combos to DI. That was dumb of me. That could have cost me. I don't know if it does this round or not. Okay, it worked out. That was kind of a dumb route. Hey, what's up, Kiki? Thank you. Congrats, Brian. Did you do the worm after winning? If I did the worm after winning, I would not be alive right now. Will we watch Evo today? You might watch Evo today. I'm going to bed after this stream. What'd you eat to celebrate your win? We had Szechuan Chinese food and a beer. Thank you, Kiki. Good to see you. Oh, I'm glad I DP'd that. Actually, I don't even know if this DP worked. It said counter hit. I don't know if his air move whiffed and then he pressed the move on the ground. Not quite sure what happened. What route do I go for? Oh, I messed up. So I was trying to go for the DI route there to take 2 bars of drive meter. Yeah, nice challenge. Sickle has some tech. Look at that. Look at this conversion. That's pretty good. Pre-nerf, I would have been so dead. I would have been dead 3 times over. I didn't believe this was going to punish. I should have done stand fierce crouching medium kick into OD flicker. I didn't believe it. I didn't mean to do that. He didn't believe in the punish either, though. Do I win this round? Oh, I get lucky, yeah. He should have won that round.
You're actually dead. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. More than enough damage.
I got lucky.
The awareness.
Lucky. Will we see JP again soon, or do you think Ed will become more prominent? Dude, I literally had no intention of winning this tournament. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm waiting for the patch. Waiting for DLC, waiting for the patch. I'm just kind of... I was just playing the game. What's up, Honorable? Thank you. I was not in tournament shape, which I think worked in my favor. What's up, Senpai? That was free. Hamad's set wasn't free. There was moments where I was, you know, sweating, but I think the main thing is I just didn't choke. So Mad Gear, you're lucky I wasn't in your path. I know. There was a lot of luck. Dude, winning a tournament is a lot of luck, for sure. It's good to see you, man. EVO Japan for Street Fighter 6 does not start till like 4 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, he was in a bad spot. 5 a.m. Eastern? Yeah, you're better off going to bed now and waking up in time. DPs? We got those? And then you go to Meaty Fireball. Meaty Fireball beats level 1 and Amnesia. If I'm not feeling myself right now because I didn't DP that neutral jump. If I had DP'd that neutral jump, you know I would have been feeling myself. That would have been... Ooh. I could have DP'd that into level 2. No, okay, Ryan here is saying you have to drive reversal that you don't want to deal with the negative frames. I don't know if he expected me to cancel the level 2, but remember, OD Blitz is not plus. It's funny, you see like 2 reactions to this move. There's some people who swear it's negative or something and start like doing crazy big buttons after. And there's some people who swear it's plus as hell. And they'll do like reversal DP or something, or, you know, parry or something. Dude, it's -3. This is not a plus on block move. This is not a plus on block move. A lot of people don't know the frame data. They assume. Havoc 910, thanks for the 8 months. +1 in burnout? Yes, +1 in burnout. Obviously, but yeah, big bait. And then I just kept it simple. Straight to the blitz into level 3. He didn't like threaten DI or nothing on the charge flickers. Yeah, going up against Sickle, I was like, okay, if he doesn't figure out how to towards heavy kick, it's got to not choke. I wish I picked that up. I wasn't ready for that punish counter. And yeah, I went straight into the DI. I'm trying to rush in a little bit in the beginning. Meaty Fireball beats Amnesia. I think that should have been a punish counter stand fierce. I was late on it. He also ran into a lot of crouching neutral jump medium kicks. Yeah, I was kind of rushing him down. Trying to swing a little bit. Nice pickup from him. Mares 103, thanks so much for the big 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Any new Akuma info? We might know more after EVO Japan top 6, which is like in less than 12 hours. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Bye, bud. Yeah, that perfect parry right there. I was just trying to react to the spikes and just keep bulldogging my way in. So that perfect parry got me in range. Stand MK.
Perfect parry gave him the spacing and the confidence to go there. Sickle thought he'd have the opportunity to get a punish. It was just a regular parry. But Brian, aware, getting that extra chance, getting the punish on the ODM.
Yeah, I try to like drive rush in to get people who dash up after OD Amnesia mid screen. They got the parry there. And here I messed up. I think I need to do towards Fierce into Command Dash. I'd already burned too many juggle points to go for that pickup. And I missed my DP, but he shouldn't have rushed right there. That was a bad decision. I'll take that. I'll hold parry and take that, whatever. So he's in burnout. He has level 1. I can't believe he challenged there. Lord Shung, what's good, my man? Yeah. Jump MK has been doing so much work for me. Yeah, I got clipped low, full conversion. Big raid. Appreciate that, Chung. Hope you had a good stream. You inspired me to go buttons only. You don't need to. I switched back to leverless because my stick kept breaking, right? My stick parts were just not working. Yeah, big bait. I felt the momentum heavy at this point. I felt too comfortable. Crouching medium kick was covering all the right ranges. Did I land this? No, I didn't land it. But it set up the empty jump. Everything's just working. I dropped the combo right there. I was supposed to get the charge snatcher, charge flicker to get the save jump. But it just set up like an empty jump, and everything's just working. But I burnt a lot of drive meter here. Yeah, that was a bad angle to be at under the teleport. I should have done jump back medium punch on that. I'm just trying to avoid burnout here. Yeah. That was a bad combo. I could have killed meterless here. I could have just done a drive rush cancel. But I was like so shocked I even got this interaction. It was kind of spooky. Could have killed meterless, but whatever. Got the dub. Ryan B with the big 32. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's not overextending the fireballs. Parry a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. Rush in. Meaty fireball. A meaty flicker this time. Nice, perfect parry. That was a sick counter hit conversion from Sickle right there. I was like, oh shit, he's got some real shit right here. Missed his sequence there and overextended. The problem is he went too ham. Like what? He had so much drive meter, and then his meter was just gone. Drive rush in, drive rush cancel, which I feel like he should have drive rush canceled. And then him spending the OD fireball. Like his problem here was like, well, why is he in burnout? He was cooking me and he's in burnout, so he definitely messed up offensively by using so much meter. And he kept challenging after my towards heavy punch. I should have caught onto this. When in burnout, towards heavy punch is +1, so I can press jab here. But he challenged after my towards heavy punch every time. I think I tried to jab, but I did it too late. Anyways, that caught me off guard. And then this was a really good interruption. I was going too ham. I was kind of frothing at the mouth here, smelling blood in the water. So good interruption. But I was like, dude, you had to spend your level 2. Oh, I don't even die here, right? I ended up like going to burnout, then like getting chipped last second. Yeah. I should have grabbed him right there. Yeah, I tried to get in, then I held parry on the amnesia, and then I went into burnout while holding parry, and then I died to the chip from amnesia. It's kind of funky. Snow Monkey So Funky, speaking of, thanks for the big 45. Let's go. Thank you. Stay hydrated. For sure. Cheers. Land Noodles with the 5 months also. I was going for some emoji shenanigans here. I don't think I delayed the level 2 enough. Or maybe I delayed it too much. Didn't quite pick up right, but still good damage from there. I was hoping to get the desync. Big interruption. Meaty fireball. Yep. Back up. I preemptively buffered. Fortunately, he didn't build level 2 there. He just barely didn't have level 2, so my drive meter was safe. And yeah, he should have just done that into spike. He shouldn't have spent his meter there. I feel like Sickle had just had some decision-making errors like that, which put him in a really bad spot, right? Oh, but he got away from that. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, that was funky. Look at the panic jump MK. I'm just like, Oh, God.
As the command grab jumps in, that is going to be it.
Just like barely last second saw that was happening.
Sniff out the command grab, listening
I was like,
for
okay.
he's able to jump
Once I got that, I was like, I should be winning. Hands must have been slippery. Dude, they're slippery as hell right now. My hands were crazily slippery that whole time. I was constantly, between every round, chat, between every single round, I was viciously rubbing my hands on my pants there. I grabbed my shirt also, you know, put my hand under my shirt and like wipe off my kitsune. Oh my God, my hands are constantly so sweaty this whole event. Need to bring a towel? I forgot it. I use my Red Bull Kumite towel. This is my tournament towel for at-home tournaments. Tried gamer gloves for the sweat. I think I'd rather just sweat than put on gamer gloves.
Do it. I'm not sure.
I can't go that far down the gamer path. I'm not the chosen one, I'm sorry.
It's up to Sickle.
Brian, a few months ago, I got Rita Platinum and said I didn't think I could go any further. You told me not to give up. I decided to learn Luke, and I got him to Platinum 5, almost Diamond now. There you go. See, chat? Lesson for everyone. Pick a top tier.
Take him down. Can he do it?
Just kidding. Good stuff, man. Keep putting in the work.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
The OG goes trying to establish that big space early.
Yeah, command dash out. I feel like with Ed, it's really good to just get your pokes in, get your strike throw mix in. If it connects, cool. If it doesn't, just command dash back. Here, I wanted to bait like Amnesia. I should have just done jab. I was thinking I could like walk away from a delay tech, but he mashed through right away. So that kind of put me in a bad spot to get the back throw.
Keeps him safe for just another second. Exactly what he was looking for.
Go. Good defense right here. And just
Missed my meaty fireball. I'm like ready to scramble. I'm smelling blood.
The thing is, if Brian gets one more clean hit after this,
Give me your drive meter.
drive gauge, he should be able to kill with level 1. Knows that he can catch out the
Yeah.
so good. He might not even need the
ODDP.
level 1. He's just gonna
Jump
ODDP.
MK was doing so much work.
Match point position, tournament point. Brian
It's just doing so much work.
needs one more, and the perfect parry. Sickle is trying to deter that.
Wait, what is that on block? I actually don't even know. -6. So that's an awkward number for Ed. I'd have to do crouching light kick punish. I don't even know if that would reach. Or stand light kick. I can do stand light kick.
Position, tournament point. Brian F needs one more, and the perfect parry. Sickle is trying.
I could have done crouching light kick or standing light kick there. And then here, what the hell happened here? I'm just like going into sequences, you know, a little bit of the vision of the finish line clouding my judgment right there. DP on point. He didn't threaten DI a single time against my charge flickers. He definitely needs to do that. Nice counter hit conversion. That's kind of unique to Sickle. The stand light kick counter hit to jab. I was like, yeah, do your worst.
Jail Sin, but Brian F. He knows the pattern. He knows exactly how to block that. Even though
Parry it out.
he had the right expectation.
Now his drive meter is kind of low. I'm trying to threaten that. That was supposed to be a fireball. Got a random DP mid-screen.
Brian F. has on the menu.
Jump MK almost did it again for me.
Level 3 potentially if he wants to react with a critical.
My health is getting a little low, but his drive meter is low, so I'm like, I can still make this happen.
So careful here as Sickle
That's why I used the OD fireball light one to make my way in.
closer and closer.
And then once he got hit low here, I was like, I'm probably going to win right now because that's level 2. Big damage combo and burnout. He's in a bad spot. And then here, I'm disappointed that it wasn't clean. Final interaction. So that was the final interaction, but I'm a little tight because I got the meaty fireball. And if I was sick, I could have done at least like stand heavy kick. I could have done stand heavy kick here and to stand medium and then drive rush and all the way through and killed him. But here I got stand medium punch and hit. I should have done at least crouching light kick after. I should have done at least crouching light kick here into a knockdown and then gone for another Oki situation. But then I didn't, like, I'm not, that's something I got to work on. If I get non-counter hit stand medium, I need to remember to go to crouching light kick. I could have been really clean about that, but I wasn't. But then he just mashed out. So he gave me the opportunity to not drop the combo and clean it up. And there you go. Did the thing. Didn't drop the games. Basically, I just feel like I played solid. which is what I needed. Just needed to play my game. A Shark, thanks for the fresh prime. They're like, you're not gonna pop off. To be honest, like I mentioned before, even though I'm very happy to have finally gotten a trophy to take home, which is it's very sick. I've always loved the Texas Showdown medals. I have a couple back there. You know, they have the astronauts doing the Hadoken, Street Fighter 6 champion. I'm happy to finally have an actual trophy. I have some like plaques for second place. I have some like Little League style trophies from locals. This is my first like actual regional or major offline tournament trophy, which it's been a long time. So I'm happy to have something to put on the shelf back there. Got the champion medal as well. I have a couple of top 8 medals like this. The last year's design was the astronaut putting the flag onto the moon, and it was like a leverless. So happy to have that. But, you know, I recognize that a lot of the competition for myself personally at my level wasn't there. So I wasn't, like, super overwhelmed or nothing. Like, oh, finally did it. I was happy that I played clean. Happy I didn't choke and did what, to me, would be, like, that was my job to do, kind of. And I beat Hamad, which was my biggest concern. Did my DPs. So I was satisfied that I did what I felt like I should do. But I didn't feel like, holy shit, I overcame some crazy insurmountable odds. I just feel like, wow, like, you know, I put in a lot of practice for a long time, and I reaped some reward from it. So, your tournament to win, kinda. Yeah, it definitely, to me, looking at it, like, once I got to top 8, I was like, yeah, like, I can definitely win this. For sure. You selling the sweaty Kitsune, asking for a friend? What, is it going to cost more now? Panic at the Discord, thanks to the 3 months. The bug behind me, he's chilling. He's chilling. So I'm very happy to finally have something physical to represent a win. It's my first offline win in a long time. I think the last time I actually won a decently sized offline tournament might have been 2017, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. And so to just get first place in an offline event finally, it's like, okay, cool. And first win for Street Fighter 6. I won a really small online local one time, but literally I've not won a tournament for Street Fighter 6. So I'm happy to have just at least got past the finish line. You know what I mean?